Morning, Cancer, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to do is go on and give you your general romance reading, which is valid until the end of this month. And I've decided to go on and use my Lenormand's deck here as already shuffled and illustrated, in addition to adding two additional oracle cards to just give you a bit more parting advice into your situation. And if this reading resonates, Cancers, go on and give it a big thumbs up. If you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay, I'm going to go on and just start off by making a few general observations, and then we're just going to move on forward into your reading, okay? I'm looking at these cards. I'm picking up someone with very, very dark features. They seem as if, for some of you, they might even be foreign. I'm getting a lonely type person who I'm also picking up a very short person, a person who cheats. And ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that I'm seeing more than one person here, so attribute these qualities to the person that you know you're dealing with, okay? The person appears to be a cheater, as I indicated. They appear to work. They work a lot. They're very sneaky and stressed and has a lot of negative type energy. I'm also getting a sense that he or she might even be a felon, or a manipulator, a person who is. I'm also seeing a person that's very business oriented, successful, and it looks like that one of these people that you probably are dealing with are engaged or is engaged or unavailable in some way or kind of committed elsewhere. I'm feeling that the person is very sexual and quite talkative. Okay, so let's go on and get started and look at your cards falling to the bottom of the deck here. We have the ship card first. So Jupiter rules this card, okay, and it connects with fire signs, okay, Aries, Leos, as well as Sagittarius. And as you would think, this card is certainly all about travel, movement, adventure, and also transitions. So the person that you're dealing with possibly might be at a distance from you. Foreign, as already indicated from the observation, possibly Asian, African, or perhaps Mediterranean descent. The person might even be a sailor, a marine, or a travel agent, or an exporter of some sort. But rest assured, I'm getting very exotic dark features, even olive skin. The person seems to be nicely built, but sometimes impulsive, and they might even work within the travel industry or the shipping or the trucking or some type of outsourcing type work that they may be doing. Okay, let's look at your next card here. We have the mountain card. I decided to go on and select two from the bottom. And with this card, Saturn rules this card, and it's connected with earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos. And this card is all about delays, indifference, and obstacles. So this person appears to be quite critical, stubborn, and distant. And I'm picking up a sense or getting a sense that the person might even be a bit older, okay? I'm seeing balding of the hair. Something is going on. This is male and female. Something is going on with the hairline, okay? I'm seeing salt, pepper hair. Heavier set type person. And he or she might even be a geologist or a minor or might be encountering major setbacks or whatnot at work, or even for some of them, some of them might even be employed. One of them. Okay, I'm kind of feeling. Um, so just to synthesize this message here from the bottom of the energy that I'm seeing coming towards you, it suggests perhaps that there is going to be some type of a delayed trip or a trip perhaps that you've been contemplating. It's going to be postponed because it certainly shows either a foreign affair or a romantic trip. Again, just to add, might get postponed, and many of you, I feel, you're going to feel a bit indifferent, or you're going to feel that this relationship isn't getting anywhere. It's kind of stalling, that I'm kind of getting here from those cards that we pulled there. Okay, so let's go on and just examine the cards that we have here for your past. We have that Fox card, okay, and Neptune rules this card, and it kind of denotes a fire sign once again, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And this card is certainly all about work, lies, and manipulation. And the person personified by this card is could possibly be a con artist. a very sneaky type person, as already indicated from the onset, a liar, someone that's very street smart, very cunning, and again, shorter than average, and even this person could potentially have freckles or have red tones, hair, and I'm feeling the person is very petite, very fit, and he or she might even, works in undercover work or detective, but the person is very, very flirtatious. And then we have that Moss card there. So Saturn and Uranus rules this card, and once again it connects again with fire signs. And this card is all about worry, stress, and anxiety. And it shows that this person also might even work for a factory or might work some type of repetitious type work and even might have physical wounds, okay? But I'm kind of feeling this person is a bit edgy, stingy, and restless and, have a tendency of being, I'm feeling a bit, kind of cheap when you're kind of seeing that card as well, okay? And then we're going to move right along here and just move right here to this next card here, the snake card. Okay, and Mars and Uranus rules this card, and it denotes a water sign. Capricorn, I mean Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And this card is certainly all about manipulations, tricks, cheating, and usually deceit. So it shows a very, very abusive or manipulative type person who even perhaps steals or lies a lot. Very, very a sweet talker, like a backstabber. And again, I'm seeing it like a slim type person with it looks like I'm feeling very, very dark features, that I'm kind of getting here when I'm seeing that card there. So let's move right along and examine your next card here. We have that fish card there, and of course, the fish card is certainly all about commerce, and it's all about work. And Jupiter and Neptune rules this card, and it also connects with water signs. So this card is all about business and independence, and it shows that this person is somewhat one of the people that you're dealing with is very business oriented or have dealt with in the past, excuse me, or self-made, and they might be an investor or an accountant or something. So but I'm feeling they did drink a bit too much, and I'm seeing a lot of dark gray or brown type hair that I'm kind of getting here with this. So let's go on and just synthesize what I'm seeing here with these cards, just to give you a story here for what I'm seeing in the past. So, in the past, ladies and gentlemen, I see a lot of dishonesty and manipulation that you experience with an individual who seemed to have had, it looks like, a hidden agenda. And someone who used you, which kind of caused the relationship to sour and to really become unstable due to jealousy, cheating, and outright, I'm feeling outright disloyalty, you know, and you really thought that you could really trust this person because you wanted a relationship that was uninhibited, you know, and you kind of felt the person was right for you. That's what I'm kind of getting there for your past. So let's go on and just move forward and just look and see what's kind of coming up for you for your future. We have that. We'll start with the ring card there. And so, with the ring card, ladies and gentlemen, Venus rules this card and it connects with earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. And this card is all about agreements and contracts between two people. Okay? So, the person I'm kind of getting here, I'm also picking up a yellowish type complexion or a person, and a person who appears very reliable and dedicated. And I'm getting a plump type person or heavier set type person too. So this card kind of shows that in the past, or perhaps presently, many of you may have gotten yourself involved, it seems with a person already married or involved elsewhere. Um, or some of you might have met someone new or perhaps made some type of agreement, even an engagement. It looks like that might be kind of coming towards you. Um, to kind of strengthen your relationship that I'm kind of seeing here, you know. And then you have that whip card there that's kind of falling next there, and that shows that This card is certainly all about intense arguments and fights of all sorts and disagreements, and whatnot. So I'm kind of feeling too with this card. It's just kind of suggesting that there's going to be so it looks like a lot of dispute or disagreements that's going to lead to a rather intense conversation. I'm feeling so with these cards. I'm feeling because the bird is very talkative, and what I feel here is that although I see the two of you kind of bonding or attempting to kind of make a firmer commitment, even some of you are gonna kind of might become engaged. Having this whip card there, that's kind of showing a lot of arguments that will occur with you and this other person because they appear to be very competitive, and the relationship will appear to be with that card a very love hate type relationship with makeup hot sex. And then when you have the birds card there, that says that you are eventually, visit or receive a phone call from the person that you've been waiting. See, with the energy that you had here at the top with the ship and the mountain card, you'll be receiving some type of phone call that you've been really kind of expecting. Okay? So, what I want to do now is just to go on and just examine your last few cards here just to give you a bit more parting advice into your situation, okay? And I just wanted to just take a step back and just let you know that the bird cards, the Mercury rules this card and it connects with fire, both fire and earth type signs. And this person might even be involved in sales or does some type of PR work, or he or she is very curious, I'm feeling, or might even have a media related career, but they appear to be very nervous. But, open minded, and they're very articulate, and they love gossiping, I'm feeling. Okay. So last but not least, let's go on and just examine the two oracle cards here that I decided to go on and just include in this reading here. So your first one here is crown chakra. Okay. And this card is all about thought. So it really refers to the element of air, Gemini, Libra, as well as Aquarius. So this chakra is kind of, located at the top of the head, of your head, okay? And it's this center link that you would have between the universe, with the universe and the higher consciousness, okay? So to enhance this particular chakra, you'll need to try to visualize and sit quietly, and think about what it is that you would want and take comfort in knowing that, you are cherished and that you're going to receive exactly what you're kind of asking for. Okay. And last but not least, you have um, this card here, release. So this card is kind of urging you guys. Again, this card is all about, kind of discarding or getting rid of dead wood that no longer serve your purpose. So it shows that an opportunity of renewal seems to be coming your way, but you might need to take some time to try to get rid of things that really have not been serving your needs, you know. And also, it might even mean letting go of a relationship that you're kind of involved in, that has caused you to be unhappy, you know, because you can't keep a person there who really doesn't want to be there, you know. So I'm feeling that this card, as I said, could even, indicate an ending of some sort. So it's time that you guys make some type of decisions in order to kind of move on. Okay? So, Cancer, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has added food for thought for you. I certainly look forward to hearing your comments. And once again, if it resonated, go on and give it a big thumbs up. If you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now. Thanks a lot for your time. Thank you.